My appreciation for Prime Minister Modi's hard work on handling a complex presidency and to reiterate Italy's full support to its success of all countries of the world. We cannot sit idly in the face of this with this provocation at the heart of the UN Charter, which threatens to undermine stability across the globe. And we cannot allow the law of the strongest to overcome the strength of law. As the title of this year's Rising a Dialogue reminds us, we are weathering a storm, which is a terrible storm, that is making it difficult for our ships to sail through crosswinds and violent waves crashing on the surf. And fear has crept into their crews, and even the most seasoned sailors are hard-pressed to make the right decisions. Those who are at the stern, carrying the responsibility of their crews and of their ships, they can make the difference. And this is precisely the choice we as leaders have ahead of us, either swaying into turbulent waters or guiding our ships towards the safety of a friendly harbor at hand. This should not, however, overshadow the relevance of what is at stake. The Russian attack is not simply an act of war or a localized conflict. It is an act against the territorial integrity of a sovereign nation in violation of the fundamental principle of the global order that enables the international community to thrive. And we cannot allow the very foundations of international law to be threatened. Devastating impact and restore global trade flows. The Russian war of aggression against Ukraine disrupt global energy prices, endangered food security, and sent waves of inflation across the world to the detriment of the most vulnerable, especially in the global south. It can flourish, but it comes at a cost, especially in times of turbulence within the international community. What happens in Europe affects the Indo-Pacific in ways it would not have in the past. And what happens in the Indo-Pacific has direct repercussions in Europe. This is not a surprise. This is not a black swan. It is rather a gray rhino we should have seen. And it is something we need to keep in mind as we move forward.
Also request an orderly exit from this room thereafter, but first let our VIPs and chief guests leave the room.
Thank you.